Look what just came in from the Twin Sun Transport Services online store. I can't wait to build this Silu model kit right after I film episode 4.
Vital craft. They are under attack. You have attacked a friendly craft.
Had to do it, MK.
Or you will be fired upon.
No.
You have destroyed a friendly craft. Message from mission critical craft. They have been destroyed.
Look what just came in from the Twin Sun Transport Services online store. I can't wait to build this Sabra model kit right after I film episode 5. It's episode 5. Let's play X-Wing Alliance. Welcome back, pilots. In the last episode, we got the ire of our Uncle Antan. Now, it's time to get it from Papa Azamin. Let's see what kind of Bantha Poodoo we're in right now.
Nonsense with the Varaxo is getting completely out of hand. Your Uncle Anton means well, and he's only doing what he thinks is necessary to protect our interests, but his methods are wrong. Sending you kids to do something so dangerous and illegal was unconscionable. We're lucky the only thing lost was a YT-1300. Look, I don't like the Varaxo either, and I don't really trust them, but there are more important dangers to worry about right now. The Empire is coming unglued, and the Rebel Alliance is the best hope we have. That's why we're trying to help them however we can. If we're going to be successful, we can't afford this petty struggle with the Varaxo. And we sure can't afford to have the Empire take greater interest in our operations. While Galen and I were away, we made arrangements to procure a supply of Bacta for the rebellion. Because of past difficulties with certain smuggler groups, the Alliance needs us to play the middleman. Now, contrary to Anton's opinion, I am not blind to the dangers. We're dealing with some shady characters, and we're going to keep our eyes open. I have no intention of going in without backup. That's where you come in. I've gone over the details with MK, and he'll fill you in.
Lamont and Gale are using a Gallifrey Yards medium
Hey.
to pick up a supply of Bacta on the black market.
Gallifrey Yards medium transport.
All go along for backup. You and I will fly the Saturn, Iman the Andras, and Aaron the...
Yeah, Aaron on the Otana. Can't get more peanut butter and chocolate on that one. Two of my favorite ships. And I'm not talking about just spaceships. Well, 3 if you count the Gallifrey Yards medium transport.
We must be very careful. This is risky business. If we are discovered by a chance Imperial patrol, we may have to run for it. If we are identified, our choices become more limited. Under such circumstances, we would have to make sure the Imperial patrol never report to base. Jacob, we may have to tangle with Imperial...
Gotta love MK's enthusiasm.
Are using a Gallifrey Yards medium...
Like Obi-Wan said, we'd like to avoid some Imperial entanglements. But they threw it out there in the briefing, so it could happen. I don't think this is going to be the cakewalk that the mission objectives say it's going to be.
Looking good, everyone. Let's head out.
Yeah, see, right there. Arrive at cargo transfer site, get back to rendezvous with smugglers. If only it were that easy. But then it wouldn't be fun, right?
That, and he always tends to assume the worst.
Here is the Gallifrey Yards medium transport made famous in Empire Strikes Back. It was the first transport away. And we saw it in the first episode of this season during the cutscene, the opening cutscene. we are at
You're late,
Saruwen
Asamine.
Station.
I am thinking you are not serious. I am arranging with much difficulty for
And
such small...
someone's giving us the tude.
Come on now, we're right on time. Don't try to renegotiate our very first deal,
Let's
friend.
see
Remember, I promised a lot more business
what
if this
they
goes
are
smoothly.
carrying.
Yes. I am assuring you smooth operation.
No cargo. So
I am transmitting
always good to
coordinates now.
to
You are
inspect the
following
craft
me.
within reason, right? Don't go out of your way if it's not in the mission. Okay. New buoy's out. Let's follow him to it. And make sure that our family jumps in first. Let's go. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there with us jumping into light speed. And now we are at the transfer site.
Here we are. You're docking now.
Here we
at
are.
the end run.
The end run.
Acknowledge, Ravenno. Vesudra
What
will dock
a
with the
bad
Emperor.
name for a ship. And I don't know what's in store, but you can't be a good omen. It can't be a good omen if your ship's name is the End Run. Oh, let's make sure everyone is stored in our computer, just in case there are some entanglements of any kind, not just Imperial. And the End Run is carrying Bacta, so they seem legit. Oh, cloak-shaped fighters. Huh. They were famous in the underworld in the Star Wars Expanded Universe because they were so cheap and
Initiating cargo transfer now.
highly
This will take several
customizable.
minutes.
We're gonna just patrol.
Vesudra, we're having trouble with our pumps. Stand by. We're gonna send a few technicians out to take a look.
Fine. I guess we'll just
Yeah.
sit tight for the moment.
There is
So much for smooth operations.
smooth operations.
How many technicians does it take to check out the pumps?
Oh, that sounds like a joke, Iman. How many technicians does it take to check out the pumps? And as I was saying, these
Something fishy's going on.
these zero-G utility suits are so cool.
They're heading toward the Vesudra's engines. It's a double cross.
Ooh.
We are hating to disappoint you.
Okay,
but
now
you are
things have escalated.
surrendering Now.
Guess
And
again, scumbag.
these guys have
Aaron,
turned
you and I have the
gold.
firepower to take on that gunship.
But oh, there's a gunship.
Which means you'll have to take out those so-called taxis.
Let's transfer power and.
What's your status, Dad?
Oh,
I'm under attack.
Those technicians are disabling the
see
Vesudra's
if I can
engines.
draw their
Galen,
fire away from our
Vesudra, come in. These smugglers
family.
are pulling a trick.
I suspect they are lining up a boarding party right now. Report on primary target. Their shields are up. Report on primary target. They have been destroyed.
The Ravenno is making a run for it.
Piece of rice, we'll have to muscle their cards. Who's the master?
Oh yeah. Now for the cloak-shaped fighters.
Wow.
Oh, Aaron made some quick work. Oh,
So hot.
yeah, you are hot. There, I said it. You're hot.
Ace and MK handle themselves superbly under fire.
Oh,
you should
thanks,
let
Aaron.
them take the Otana next time.
That is the last of
I
the
appreciate the
Good
encouragement.
work, kids. I knew I could count on
And
you.
the vote of
Galen
confidence.
and I have sorted things out on this end. We've convinced the End Run's captain to finish the transfer.
Papa Asmin was involved in some aggressive negotiations. And it will take a minute to get all that Bacta from the End Run to the Vesudra. Thanks to Papa Azamin's, as I said, aggressive negotiations. we will patrol the area in case there are some more surprises. And one thing I forgot to show is the map. Not only is it similar to the one in TIE Fighter, but it is way better because it shows you everything in real time, whereas in TIE Fighter it just paused and showed you oh, there we go.
All right, the cargo transfer is complete.
It showed you
Let's
everything
go home. What about the end
in a
run?
moment of
Want
time,
us
but
one
this is
to
all
go?
in real time, which is awesome.
You think we should space them or something?
No, there are my sights.
Well, after what they just pulled? Yeah. Sorry, boy. That's not a good way to do business.
And that's the way Papa Azamin does
Besides,
business.
I agreed to spare them if they just gave us the Bacta.
Now it's our turn to head to the next buoy. We are a long way away from that. Our family is jumping way ahead of me. I think I could go transfer power to normal for now.
I'm very proud of how you all
Hey!
handled a tough situation.
Everything's
as long as
all
we stick
green.
Together, we can handle anything.
That means the mission has been a victory. Why? Because
I got family.
and target the next nav buoy. And this is what I mean by the wing commanderification of the game, which I mentioned in a previous episode. You do some small objectives in one area, you jump to the next, do those objectives, and maybe in a third. And that's why I feel the game is kind of small. Sure, you get to do some variety of things, but it was great if it was just in one spot. Like in TIE Fighter, you just to get to one end to the other just felt like an accomplishment, and you didn't have to break it into these little chunks. All right, so the Otana's coming in. The Vasudra will probably dock on one of those arms, and the Andrasta is also coming in. And now it is my turn. I'd love to just sit here and watch the Vasudra dock, but that will have to be for another time. There we go. We'll bring her in. And I will now mute the desktop audio because I have yet to figure out how to isolate the voiceover for the mission debrief. So I will ask, if you really want to know what's been said, you can pause it and read. I'm hoping by the next video or the one afterwards that I figure out a good system how to make the voiceover for the debrief come through without getting copyright claims. So there's that.
The cool gift you were given in the last mission. Ace, now this sounds exciting.
So, as MK said, we are now 5 for 5 in the souvenir department. Let's see what this one is. An illegal bottle of Zerona Ale. A very rare, very illegal beverage from one of the Forbidden Zones. Iman scored this bottle during the clash with the loose cannon smugglers. Oh, that gunship was carrying some good adult beverages. And it's cool to see over here a bit of a reflection going on. That's great work by the guys at the by the folks at the X-Wing Alliance upgrade. Now, some housekeeping before I end the video, and let's get to do this. Let's do this properly. Let's pretend, shall we, that we're doing this on the terminal. Oh, some more email. This email from MK. Where is it? This one. Yeah. MK. I think he was the basis. Not that I have any confirmation on this, but I think he was the basis of L3-3T from Solo, a Star Wars story. I mean, he's your robotic co-pilot, and he has a saying. Actually, I'd hate to be any human, right? So, like, L3-3T was all about droids' rights. So, there's that. I think L3 is probably a mixture of MK and Blue Max from the Brian Daly books. Like I said, not confirmed, but that's what it feels like to me. So, now that I've brought the terminal up, I was, prior to this episode, I was looking for images of Aaron, not related to the, not related to this video. And here's Aaron. Hi, Aaron. How you doing? And I stumbled across some customized action figures, which was so cool to see. There you go. You got Papa Tomas and Uncle Anton there. I keep saying Anton, but it's Antan. Sounds like Anton if you say it fast enough. But yeah, this is so cool. This is, as you can see, link will be in the description, but this has been done by the artist up top. And it's so cool to see. This is like an era of action figures that I miss. Like, I love the vintage collection and the Black Series, but this was at a time where Power of the Force 2 was chunky action figures. It was such a delight to see customizers work on them. Yeah, so you can see some of the proportions in that. And then here is Aaron. Hey, Aaron. And then our older brother Galen and our other older brother Iman. So cool to see these made, and I gotta salute the customizer for bringing these to life. Such a joy to see these pop up on a Google search. And then the last one we've got is Aaron. Hey, Aaron. And us as Ace over there on the right. And some creative liberties, but you got to respect the game of the customizer. Like, there's MK in the middle there, using a tactical droid head. That's so cool. And what looks like on the bottom from Wally. But hey, well, even the body is also from the tactical droid. And the arms, don't know where the arms are from. I want to say a surgical droid, but I don't think so. But anyways, you got to respect the game and the creativity, bringing MK to life. So yeah, that was that. And let's return back to our room and wrap things up, because that is enough for now, pilots. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And remember, if you got something to say, go down below and
Enter your name, pilot.